Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin continues to consolidate, move sideways. That is for now actually rather bullish. I showed you in the previous video there were various ways of how or a couple of main ways how we can count here this impulsive move to the upside in a smaller wave 1. And this is the way I had on the chart at the end of the last video, where we assume that all of this was a larger wave 1. Let me just move that here. I think that is actually more accurate. Do it like that. And this would assume a larger wave 2 correction is coming down. So if you look at the Fibonacci retracements, we would still assume, and by moving that wave 1 up here, I will have to move that target range a little bit higher. It doesn't make a great difference, but so here we basically have to assume that we would still come lower, because the area of the highest likelihood here for a wave 2 would actually be between 23k and 22.1k. However, we reached already the 23.6k, 23.6% fib level here at 23,580, and when we look at something like that, it's always about the areas of highest likelihood, okay? And this is the area of highest likelihood here for a wave 2. If this count is correct, that's the first question. Is the count correct? And then do we really reach the area of highest likelihood? Because you need to imagine, even those fibs here, I mean this fib level here, or even the one below that, it's still possible. It's just less likely. And that's all you can do in these markets, move with probabilities. So what I can tell you here, it's not entirely clear if we really will get into this area. This could certainly be finished already. Yeah, a good indication that this move, that this consolidation is finished, would be a move above that spike here at 24.4k. Yeah, 24,466. But you might not need to get there. I think a break above the wave 1 high would already be sufficient with a retest to be evidence that this move here is finished, that this consolidation is finished, because this was only a very small wick on the hourly. But I think the more relevant level is here the wave 1 high at 24.3k. So at the moment, I can't tell you clearly if this consolidation will go lower or not. It would be the area of highest likelihood, yes, but we've already touched the 23.6% fib level. Generally, even if we get into this area here, either from here or from here, I would expect a continuation of this trend. At the moment, there is nothing that would suggest to me that this uptrend is over. Those lower retracement levels are oftentimes reached when the market thinks, right, let's just do this. Let's just get done with this correction and we continue with the move to the upside. Yeah, so this is currently where we are at. And this is one wave count. The other wave count that I also showed you in the previous video is absolutely valid as well. We then had wave 3 and 4 here. We said, right, this was the 5, this was the 1, the 2 was already done here, and we are now in a smaller 1, 2. And in this scenario also, you could assume you're already finished, because in this scenario then, if we say that we have here this wave 1 already complete, the wave 2 that this year then was a smaller wave 1, and this possibly the smaller wave 2 already. Yeah. By the way, I had in the previous video the wave B here. I think I'm going with this now. Had the wave 1 up there, the wave 2 down here. We'd be now on a way in a smaller wave 3 to the upside. And in this scenario as well, I mean, here we've already reached the 50% fib level, so it could be over. Yeah. And therefore, at the moment in a consolidation, it's always worth waiting for a breakout. And here in this scenario, a breakout would occur, in my opinion, above this 24.3k level. To the downside, it would be below the swing low here at 23.8k. And if we go below 23.8k, I think we're going to go in this target range here in green. If we break out straight away, which is certainly possible at this stage, which I'm told you, which happens often in a very bullish trend. So if the stronger the market is, the less the retracement, and then we can continue straight away. Okay. Target for that wave 3, if we go with this wave count, would be, based on the latest labeling here, would be actually 26.45k. Now, and then we need to wait what happens when we get into this range here around 25.7K. Because this is the few people ask me what happened to the bearish scenario. Well, I've mentioned the bearish scenario, and I think in the last few videos all the time. The bearish scenario is still that we've seen here a W, X, Y pattern. And the Y wave, an ideal target for the Y wave would be 25.7K. Oops. So if we get a reaction at 25.7K, we just need to see what happens there, but it would indicate that we might be adhering to the bearish wave count, WXY. And if we get above 25.75, 25,755 plus minus a few dollars, if we get above that, it would significantly reduce the chances for a bearish scenario. It would still be possible, but it would significantly reduce the chances. Therefore, we probably in the next few trading sessions will know what's happening here. The breakout will probably have occurred either way, and then we know in which wave count we are. And we'll probably also know how we are reacting to this level. If we react at all, if we just go through here like a knife through butter, then it indicates that we are indeed in the bullish scenario. Overall, it was a very interesting trading week. You know, it looked really interesting. First, we were going ahead with our bullish scenario, with a bullish case I'm trying to make here. Then this strong move down put this a little bit into question, but it in the end hit the target here, 20,700, and then towards the end of the week just validating the bullish case again. And again, still at the moment, bullish scenario probability 60%, bearish scenario probability 40%. This probability will shift if we really get above 25,755. So that's at the moment all looking really interesting. I would primarily expect continuation to the upside, at least to 25,755, either straight away or with a smaller retracement in this area and then up. That's an area where I would personally probably buy, with a view to go to 25,755. And from here we could go as well directly. That's what's not entirely clear yet. If you have bought down here at the target of that wave 2 retracement, or the breakout point here or that breakout point, then I would personally just ride the trend at the moment. There's nothing suggesting at the moment that this uptrend is over. We can focus on the uptrend as long as we stay above 20,700. And also what I wanted to mention to you is, again, this MVRV Z-Score that I posted on Telegram for channel members a few days ago. It is an indicator you can find on lookintobitcoin.com. And this one, is very, very interesting because it is, together with a lot of other indicators, one of the indicators that suggested or has been suggesting for a while that we formed a bottom, or at least are very close to the bottom. So here in this green range, whenever the Bitcoin price was in a state where that red line, the Z-score, landed in the green range, it was historically always forecasting the cycle top. It was predicting the cycle bottom. And we have now a situation where we are reversing out of the green range. So I've been telling you for weeks that we are in an accumulation phase, and how many indicators are currently suggesting this actually. Oops, need to go back. Are suggesting that all of these indicators are currently suggesting that we are in an accumulation phase. And here in this green range, based on this indicator that was the accumulation phase, we've now left it. And it is just a good sign. It just adds more weight, more from a fundamental point of view, to that Elliott Wave analysis and making the bullish case. Which again, it's only 60-40 probability for the bullish one at the moment. But still, it's putting more emphasis on the bullish case. Best still to allow for both options, as I described. But yeah, this is just something I wanted to show you, that this is reversing already. And when it reversed before as well, we saw some nice upside. Of course, this is no evidence yet that we are definitely going up, but it is something that adds more weight to it. And it's in line with many other indicators that are currently performing a U-turn to the upside. This indicator always forecasted a cycle low. Yeah. So whenever we had the Z-score dropping into the green range and we saw reversal, it forecasted the bear market low every time so far. So it's highly interesting. Okay, so yeah, that's my view about Bitcoin. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links in the description. And if you really like the video, then yeah, also make sure you check out the channel membership for more timely updates and all sorts of other stuff. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.